So pretty. Hello friends and welcome back to Happy Mail Monday. If you are new here, I am Nyx, hanging out in rural Australia, opening the mail that has landed in my postbox over the past week and showing it to you because people make awesome things, have awesome projects, art, zines, and all kinds of good stuff, and I'm here to share it with you because I can. And I like to, and people seem to like it, so as long as people seem to like it, I will continue doing so. The lighting is going to be very different in this video. You may have already noticed it is cold. Well, you wouldn't have noticed it's cold, but you may have already noticed the lighting difference. It is cold here in the bridge, and so I'm keeping everything shut to try to retain some heat in the zine cave, because I may be a zine cave hermit, but that doesn't mean I like the cold. I mean, I'd rather be cold than hot, but yeah. It is a little bit chilly, so rather than use the heater too much, yeah, it's kind of locked down, close everything up. And so I am relying on the light from the ceiling light, all that good stuff. Anyway, as per usual, I feel totally unprepared for Monday. Even yesterday, I knew it was Sunday. I knew Monday was coming, and yet I'm not ready. I'm just not ready for the week. I mean, I love Happy Meal Monday, of course. Of course. I love Happy Meal Monday. But it's the rest of the week and everything that it entails. Last week was a particularly busy week with lots of tests. Oh my goodness me. Thank goodness for the nurses and the ultrasound technicians and oh my goodness. I feel so bad because I know that there's a specific name for people who take your blood, who do the blood draw. And like when you go specifically for a blood test. But and this is not meant to be offensive, it's just my personal joke. But I call them professional vampires, and now I can't remember their actual real name. So I'm sorry. Yes, thank goodness for all of the medical people who have a good sense of humor, who are nice, and who understand that, I mean, as much as they see a bunch of people in a day, an individual seeing them might be scary or tiring or stressful or anything. And thank you to all the medical staff who approach people as people and not just another thing to do. Anyway, my ramble. I'm here. I am reasonably lit, maybe a bit overlit. I don't know. Lighting's not my strong suit. And today I have quite the combo. First of all, how cute is my mug? I love it. This is actually a mug that I designed. I didn't do the art. I always get a little bit mixed up. I think that, the idea was mine, and putting everything together, it's just that Latibule drew the cute little you for me. And this is a mug from I don't know. It was quite a while back. I wanted one for me, and then I made a few others for my 3 UK brothers from other mothers. And then I made one for Black Wolf, my amazing bestie in the States. And yeah, I did think about selling them, but it's so expensive to have mugs made. And I'm not prepared to do all the things required and buy all the things required to make mugs myself. So if you want one, I can look up the price and things like that. But yes, yeah, so cute. I love it. And this is quite the combo. I love it, but it's probably not to everyone's taste because it is. I have had very, very, very low energy. Part of it's due to the medication I'm on, but I feel like there's something else going on. But I've had zero energy. So because I'm caffeine sensitive, so I don't usually drink coffee very much unless I really need a bit of an energy boost. So this is coffee, hot chocolate, and chai. Now, if you mix coffee and chai, you have a dirty chai. So I'm just calling this a muddy chai because there's coffee, hot chocolate, and chai. But I love it. I love it. It's probably way too much of all of the things, but whatever gets me on my way. Wow. Rambly, Happy Meal Monday. But that's the way it goes sometimes. And like I've said plenty of times, I do love just the chat, that sort of thing. I have thought about streaming. I have thought about I mainly thought about streaming because it's like, could I stream? What would I do? Would it just be chatting? Would it be live chatting and things like that? And as much as I'd love to dive into that, I think would have to be maybe an alternative to the podcast rather than in addition to what I'm already doing, what I'm already planning on doing, etc. So maybe that could be good. I could do like a live podcast version or something like that. Anyway, I am going well and truly off with the fairies. So I'd better concentrate. Oh, I can't believe it's Monday already. Rawr. Thank goodness for chai. I do like the idea of streaming. I really do, because there's more interactivity. Not quite sure which word I'm going for there, but I love that idea. But it's something I need to think about a lot more before, because there's so many things I want to do. And I've put all of that into perspective. I haven't forgotten about the Zine Cave tour. I've made progress. I made quite a lot of progress with the cleaning of the Zine Cave. I just had some projects pop up that I had to take care of. So in the next, I'll just, knock on wood that nothing else pops up. But in the next week or two, I should be done. Ugh. It still frustrates me to no end to not have more control over my energy. Oh my goodness me. So I will keep prattling on, but first I'll show you what I'm opening. Now, last week we had the Game of Shrooms edition of Happy Mail Monday, and I showed you the amazing buttons and stickers and zines that will be going into a Game of Shrooms pack that will be free and awesome. And and I still forgot to make a copy of my mushroom zine that's going in it. So maybe that'll just be a surprise. Anyway, so this is going to be a Game of Shrooms edition Happy Mail Monday 2. Because this awesome pack comes from Crash Reynolds. Now, Truzy Marin Truzy Marin came up with this whole idea, and I love it. I love it. The creativity and the joining together of various artists and stuff like that. And oh goodness me, I'm going to bump the mic so much, but I need my scissors for opening this one. Anyway, I'm so scattered. Oh my goodness me. So, in the bits and bobs, I will have a link to last week's Happy Mail Monday, just in case you haven't watched it and want to see all the cool badges and stickers and all of that goodness. And explain where that Game of Shrooms, and I'll have this link in the bits and bobs as well. Game of Shrooms is like this awesome geocaching, I think that's how you say it, cache I mean, it's a cache. It's not a cache. So is it geocaching? Anyway, it's geocaching inspired art project, and people make mushroom inspired art and leave them around their communities with clues. And I think it's mostly Instagram based, but people post up clues to where they've left their mushrooms, and people can go and get these awesome pieces of art for free. And so True Zine Marin and I did a little bit of brainstorming for what to do for this particular thing to join in. And so I made a mini zine about mushrooms. True Zine Marin made a mini zine about mushrooms. Latibule designed the little red mushroom and the galaxy mushroom. I just couldn't help myself. I could not decide between a very super cute regular mushroom. Maybe I'll be able to, I don't know. I have the art, so maybe I'll be able to just pop it into the video. So I couldn't decide between the super cute red mushroom or the super cute galaxy mushroom. I just couldn't decide. It's just not fair. Anyway, so we have all of those, all of that good stuff. And Crash here has joined in as well with some awesome goodness that I am very eager to show you. But I have to sneeze. So pardon me. Oh my goodness me. If you're not familiar. Oh, sorry. I just realized that I think that Crash reused a box that I used to send some goodness over there. So if you're not familiar, Crash Reynolds, all the links will be in the bits and bobs. It's an amazing, awesome artist, zinester, creative from Canada. the land of gigantic bagels. That's what I remember. I went to Canada when I went to parts of Canada, Niagara Falls and Toronto and things like that when I was about 12. And one of the biggest things that stood out to me was I had a bagel for breakfast somewhere, and it was huge. It was like the size of my head. It was massive. I loved it. I love bagels. And so definitely recommend checking out Crash's stuff. Crash does all sorts of art and postcards and buttons and all sorts of things. So definitely recommend checking all of that out. And so I have opened the treasure chest. Dum-ba-dum. Ooh, okay. I'm getting distracted by this stuff and you're staring at the top of my head. Very usual Happy Mail Monday stuff. All right, so we have a note. Hey, Nix. Hi, Crash. I just realized that it has been a very long time since I have sent you mail. It has been a long time since I have sent you mail, but I do have some zines coming up that are currently in various stages of being done. None of them are done. Done. I couldn't help it. But yes, I will have some mailing out to do for sure when I finally finish these up. And I'm looking over here and stuff like that because I have the piles of zines. Anyway, so at least Game of Shrooms got me to complete a few tasks on my to-do list. I love that too, because it was the same for me. I've been mostly keeping up with the Misses from Murray Bridge, but it's almost because I'm not very forgiving or nice to myself. So the missives to me are kind of not good enough to count as, you've done this or blah, blah. So, me. Whatever. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Maybe the coffee was a bit too strong. Anywho. But yes, the Game of Shrooms project. Thank you to True Zine Marin. Because it really inspired me. And the mini mushroom zine that I made. I didn't realize how enthusiastic I am about mushrooms, but I really am. And B, it was a very non-Mrs. zine that I made in a long time. So anyway, You are free to show any of the things in this box on camera with no need to worry about censoring the deets. Oh, that was very high-pitched. I hope you are doing well. Have a totally rad day, Crash. Oh, that's so sweet. Love the stationery too. I want to get some cute stationery. I wish that I was more artistically skilled. I know that I could put in the time and effort and everything like that, but my extra time and effort at the moment is all going to be for writing, because I want to write books. I've put that off for a very long time. So what do we have here? Oh my goodness me, we have some awesome stuff. Get so excited. Oh, I always get so excited. It's mail. It's mail, but it's also like, yay, I feel a bit special because I get to show off the things. People could be doing their own YouTube channels and showing their own things and stuff like that, but I do feel special because I get to show the things. Okay, the coffee was definitely too strong. It's definitely hitting. All right. Okay, so what do? We go. Maybe that's what I should do. Some sort of guided meditation videos. Get some free to use calming music and be like, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, yes. So we have all kinds of little goodies here that I'm going to show you. And the first up is a cute I did okay. Crash Reynolds, Adorable Crash. All the details, as I mentioned, will be down in the bits and bobs to check out all the cool things that Crash does. But look at this! Crash has a QR code. That is so cool. I know that Rich from Feral Publication did his own QR code too. I've kind of gone back and forth over whether that's a thing for me to do. I'm sorry my camera keeps kind of focusing and then unfocusing a bit, but that's that. Ooh, I like it too. Little square. Cute, cute, cute. And then we have a button here. Whoops. If I can get it. And I'm hoping this will focus, like the camera will behave, but as predicted, nope. So I'll go like this, and I can't see it, but I'm hoping that the camera will actually focus now that it has the postcard. Nope, probably not. Anyway, it's a very cute button with an astronaut sitting in a field. Mood. Oh, cool. And I will show you this awesome postcard. See this? I love this. I love, you can see the reflection of my phone. Ooh. But Crash does a lot of things with like blues, purples, pinks, a lot of galaxy space type things. And I just love them. I'm very, like, I love galaxy stuff. I love like the sparkle lights, fairy lights and stuff. Little stamp on there. Love that. So cool. Another thing that's on my someday list. Get some postcards made with my art on them. Oh, cool. But then Crash also does all kinds of other amazing art as well. Let's see. Yep. Oh, just wanted to check. I saw that and I'm like, oh, is it art by Crash? And it is. It's that tiny word there. It says Crash. That's cool. I love the color effect there. That paint or... anyway. Staring at it while you stare at me. Oh, another Happy Mail Monday. Now we have this little cute, super cute packet here with all kinds of fun stickers, I think. Maybe they're just little... I will wait and see. Cute. They are stickers. Yay! I love stickers. Have gone full blast stickers because they help keep me motivated and everything in my planner. to make me smile and everything. So eventually I'll probably show you my planner as well, so you can see my sticker. Oops, my love of stickers and keeping me motivated. I successfully adulted today. Yay! Now, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't care what people say. Adulting is a fun word. Adulting is a verb. I'm an author, so I can say that. Oh my goodness, how cocky was that? But yes, I like adulting as a verb. It fits. You have navigated through every single difficult moment, hour, and day you have ever had. Every one. You did it every time. Eee, I like it. You are here. Oh, cool. And here we go. Yes, it is. Adulting as a verb. Adulting is hard. And I love those colors in that background. Is that little stars. I love it. I'm wondering now if Crash is making these or having them printed somewhere, because this is a nice, it's glossy, but like not glossy. I'm worried about my fingerprints glossy. Cool. Oh. I have to be honest, I don't think I'm going to share any of these stickers. I love them. You are allowed to exist. Now, I know that there's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of tension between various political factions and generations and things like that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with saying like things you're allowed to exist, and adulting is hard because this is fun. Adulting is hard. Like, I'm in my mid-30s and adulting is hard. Adulting is and what's wrong with a phrase, you know? But saying things like your feelings are valid and stuff like that, I know with anything you can take things to extreme. Anything you can do too much. But like if you're someone like me, and yeah, I'm in my mid-30s, and yeah, I got but I was abused for the first 20 years of my life. And yeah, it's been 15 years since I got out of that situation. But there are still times when I still find where I go, oh gosh, I need to remind myself it's okay to have anger about a thing. It's okay to put myself first, or put my health first, or put my needs first, you know? Yeah, I'm 35. And no, I'm not going around blaming everything on my childhood. Like, it's been 15 years. I have to do some stuff myself. But at the same time, like, I do need to be reminded sometimes that, you know, oh, it's okay, you know, to put yourself first. It's, you know, you don't have to feel guilty for everything. You don't always have to say sorry for everything. Some habits are really hard to get rid of. So little stickers, like, people, I did okay. It's a sweet little sticker. And if anybody gives you crap about I did okay, or adulting is hard, or I successfully adulted today, you don't need that in your life. It's a sticker. It's a phrase. If it makes you feel better, then why not? As long as you're not imposing your beliefs, like going around saying, hi, I am this and you need to believe that. Like, don't do that. Don't assume that everybody needs to accept what you're, you know. Don't force people to believe things. Like, okay. I am on such a tangent. But yeah, I'm just irritated because everybody is so tense, and like generations are against each other, and people are against people, and it's just, it's hard to be, it's hard to spread the sunshine these days. But if you want to say adulting is hard, then say adulting is hard. It's not harming anyone. I saw a rant the other day about how dare you use adulting as a verb. I thought, language is fluid. Language grows and changes as humanity does, so why not? Aw, trying my best. My goodness me, I don't know how much I did not mean to get on that rant. It irked me. It reminded me of that that whole adulting as a verb. Like, for goodness sake. Like, as long as one person is not trying to shove their belief systems down another person's throat, as long as we're not harming each other, like, what harm is it to say adulting is hard? Adulting is a verb. What harm? Anyway, I'll stop there. I will stop, and I'm sorry for the rant. I'm sorry, Crash, that I got up on my soapbox because of a cute sticker. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, sorry. And that's part of my background as well. Abuse within a religious institution. So I'm very prickly about belief systems, whether they be religious or not, being forced upon other people, because I've watched it happen, and it is an awful thing to behold, and a very difficult thing to escape. So yeah. Okay, now back to the awesome stickers, because I want this one for today, because I'm very proud of myself, because I had zero energy. I woke up and I'm like, it is very possible that I really need to just stay in bed all day, because I had zero energy. Thank you, coffee. And now this is I got out of bed, and I'm very excited about that. So yes, all right, this is my reality. I got out of bed and I'm proud of myself. I even showered. I mean, people do not, like, for some spoonies, like, taking a shower it gives you spoons, but for me, like, taking a shower takes some spoons. Oh my gosh. But yes. Made small talk. Oof. Gosh, small talk. You'd think that, given how much I ramble on this show, in these videos, I'd be great at small talk, but I don't know. How's the weather? And finally, we have this cutie. Love it. This lone space person. Yeah, I just did that. Anyway. Super rambly. I would say I'm sorry, but I mean, some people say they like it when I ramble, so I'll just leave it at that. Next up, we have a zine, and I just can't face it all. Ooh. So here's some mini, and I just can't face it all. Song of the Day, Stay Inside by Rayleigh Ritchie. Ooh. So there we go. Back. And yay for permission to show all the things. We have. I'll just go through it with you. Can I tell you a secret? I love this collage art, like scribble style. It's not a scribble, but you know what I mean. Oops. There we go. Now, I can't read this backwards. So it'll still be a surprise for me when I read it. But you can pause it, of course. Oh, is this washi tape or paper? Either way, I like that. Ooh, so you can pause it if you want to read it if I'm going too fast. Then we have this. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Love all of these colors. I just have to show you it fully opened up too. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness me. Love it. And then we have another mini, and it comes in a pack with some buttons. Dun, dun, dun. So I'll just open this up. Yes, I am silver and I can open a cellophane pack. Oopsies. There we go. I still feel a little bit embarrassed by my soapbox moment, but this happens. Mean Brain Club. The Mean Brain Club. Oh, hello. I think I'm a member and I didn't even know it. So we have that. Oh, see, I love these colors. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Oh, am I opening it? No. So sorry to hear about your acceptance to the main brain club. Please take some time to go over the previous meeting minutes. Sometimes my brain takes an unauthorized absence and the sirens start wailing. Not good enough again. Oh, look at that. Oh, pretty. Beautiful chaos. And so, once again, if I go too fast, you can always pause it and have a look. Oh, and I have a mean brain. Yes, 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 I hear that. Oh, I love this. See, it's very Crash's style, but it's so different and yet similar to the previous mini zine. This one's more kind of splash paint colors. I mean, look at this. Cool. Oh my goodness. Let's reconvene at the same time next month. Woo! Nice! And this one came with 2 buttons, as mentioned, and I'll see if I can get the camera to focus. So this is Mean Braint. Oops. Can kind of see. And then we have, let's see, Mean Brains Anonymous. Well, not so anonymous for me. I have a mean brain. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Some sort of focus. A little bit. There we go. Woo! Hello. Yes. My name's Silver and I also have a mean brain. Next up, we have goodness to go into the Game of Shrooms packs. Woo! Alright, so I'll just open each of these up and get one out. One of each out. Because yes, there are 2 things. And so these will go, if you happen, sorry for all the crinkling. If you happen to get a Game of Shrooms pack, you will find one of each of these in there. Dun, 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 dun. So I actually have to put these Game of Shrooms packs together, but once I do have them all together, I'll do some social media posting. I'm on Instagram at seagreenzines, all the bits and bobs as usual. I think I have a card.co instead of Linktree, but if you go down, I think it's towards the very bottom of the bits and bobs, it'll be seagreenzines.card.co, and then if you click on that, it'll have all of my links to the various places. So now that I've done all that, so I have these. I have packs of them, so I can pack them up into the Game of Shrooms packs. Eee! So close up, Crash Reynolds. Oh goodness. A heart with mushrooms. That's very much me. My love of mushrooms really sprouted. Sprouted? Do you say sprout for a mushroom? Or, oh, goodness. There's another word I'm thinking of. I'm going, okay. Sprout, you sprout a plant. Ferment beer. I don't know why ferment keeps going. Anyway, so yes, my love of mushrooms really grew. So that's cool. And then you have the bits and bobs on the back. And then you also have this cool postcard. Oh, I could take so many different things from this. Like, as in messages, sort of like creative brain things. My brain wants to write. Yes, we will write, brain. And then bits and bobs on the back. Oh my goodness me. So, thank you, Crash. Thank you for participating in the Game of Shrooms awesomeness. Thank you for all of the extra goodies. And oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and yes, it has been ages since I've sent you mail too, so it's so no worries. I will be working on some things. That is after I get the Game of Shrooms packs all packed up into packs to send out. Oh goodness, I had one thing to open, one package to open, and yeah. I keep almost saying sorry for the soapbox moment, but it was a soapbox moment and it happened. And yes, probably told you more about myself than you needed to know or wanted to know, but here we are. Goodness me. I just hope that it didn't take away too much from the awesomeness that is everything that Crash makes. So thank you all very much, as per usual, for joining me. Thank you so much to Crash for participating in the Game of Shrooms and sending me all the goodies. Thank you to Latibule and Truzine Marin for your contributions, and to the Game of Shrooms project that has grown and is totally awesome. So yes, my goodness me, here we are. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone for watching. I greatly appreciate it and all the good stuff. Oh, here we are. It's Monday, whether we like it or not. So I hope that Happy Mail Monday brightens your start to the week. I hope you're a bit more organized and less discombobulated than I am. And yeah, here we are. So until next time, make some zines, have some fun, find a passion project, send some mail, have a nice warm or cold drink depending on what your desires are, given the temperature where you are, and spread a little sunshine. I am your host, Silver Nix, opening the glorious mail that has been posted to me and has landed in my mailbox. It's the beginning, Nix. Okay. So one question that came up recently, which I totally didn't expect, is my lips. Is this real? Is the dip real? Yeah. I am not good enough at makeup to like do anything. Like I know that there's like lip liner and you can kind of like draw different shapes or whatever, but I do not have any of that. I just put a little something on my lips and yes, yep. This is just the shape of my lips. So yeah, as for definitely one of the a very unexpected question. I'll just leave it at that. But yes, this is just my lips. I don't know why that was. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't hurt me to, it doesn't bother me to answer. But yeah, so these are just these. Anyway, random.